Hello there, this is December. I thought I would do another video, just talk to you about nails in general sort of banter really, talking about life with them. Sort of a similar to video to what I did in my previous video. Little short bio and things like that. I've had a few more questions lately on Instagram and on YouTube, the comments on YouTube. So I thought I'd gather them all together and do a little video again. So I've got my phone here, I've got a few questions and a few prompters. So the first thing I want to mention about was I've had a question saying, do I like the curves in my nails? They're okay. I mean, they do look quite feminine when they're curled. I mean, they do have quite a lot of curve, especially my forefingers. They curve, you know, way down. Generally they curve, but I wish they were straight. Wish they just come out straight. But the thing is, now they're growing longer, they do curve sort of inwards, especially like my middle finger here. The sides of the nails sort of are starting to curve in, so you can sort of see the edge is pulling in a bit more now. So yeah, it's quite frustrating really. I wish they would just curve in a straight line, if you know what I'm talking about. So what's the next thing I was going to say? Things people should eat. In their diet, I would say generally a balanced diet. If you're a vegetarian, then multivitamins. I take a multivitamin. I take all sorts of vitamins, like biotin I take a separate dose of. But yeah, general sort of food, I would say things like high protein, things like cheese, I think, eggs, dairy, nuts as well. I love nuts. I love dairy food. I love nuts, things like that. I like high fat fruit. I like bananas and avocados, and they're good. But I would say sort of nuts and seeds are good, sort of high protein to make your nails grow. What age did I start? Very young. Very young. My mum and my sister had long nails in the 80s. Not as long as mine now, but they were sort of, it was fashion in the 80s to have long nails. My sister used to work as a secretary. She had lovely long nails. So yeah, I was very young, sort of, I don't know, probably when I was in my early teens. That would have been when I was 12, 13. But then again, I was probably 10 or 11 maybe. I was very young, I can't remember. Always loved long nails. Yeah, I'm 43 now. When did I realise? When did I realise that I loved long nails? I suppose. Well, it was when I was young. I loved them. My sister and my mum, you know, liked having long nails, so I loved them as well. I have loved them ever since. You know, people like Flojo, the lady runner in the 80s. She was inspiration as well. She had massive nails. I'm 5'5" tall. I think people forget as well I've had nails all my life, and people ask me about sort of caring for the nails and how I don't break them and questions like that, and I say, well, I've been practicing for 33 years, something like that, to, you know, just be patient and different ways of doing things, being patient when I'm sort of opening drawers or grabbing something on the floor. I don't you know, I've got to think about every move I do. You know, opening cans, don't use my nails as tools, always trying to find a tool as well to do things. So, I did speak last time about the lines in my nails. And the lines that I'm talking about are actually embedded in the nails themselves. There is a picture on Instagram where I've got my thumbnail and you can see all the sort of the growth lines, like rings in a tree, really. But they're not scratches, they're not marks sort of outside the nail, they're actually in the nail themselves, and it does look like growth lines. I don't know, I've never been able to explain it or find out about it. It's probably moon phases or you know, menstruation probably. Could be something like that. You know, monthly cycles, things like that. I've never known. What's the next thing I was going to talk about? So people ask me about how I sleep, what position I take when I sleep in the bed. Well, I have to show you that sort of. So what I do is I sort of, on my right, I usually sleep on my right side, and I have so the bed is here, and my arm is down like that, and then I have this hand would come up around here. So I sort of lay on the bed like that, and the nails are sort of out the way. Trying to explain it. And I try and sort of, on my other side, I would lay sort of like that, try and keep them away, and I try and keep them away from my legs and my feet, so I don't sit on them in the night, and yeah, all sorts of things you sort of learn over time. So yes, I've got my nails painted at the moment. I don't paint them very often, but yeah, my birthday's coming up soon, and I've got a few dues to attend, a few restaurant meals and places, so I'm probably going to be painting my nails a bit more. And I've bought a few new products online to test out, so yeah, I'll maybe be painting my nails a bit more. So yeah, that's going to be enough I think for today. I might do another one next month or in a few weeks' time, you know, depends on the sort of questions I get really. But yeah, that's all for now. You know, a bit of banter, chats about my nails. So, see you all again next time. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.